Thanks for joining us today. We're here in Merida for a second day, and today we're really going to explore a lot more of the history of the city. Merida is a city of parks. There are so many beautiful parks throughout the city. Each one has its own cool vibe and its own unique history. And then we're going to head over to Paco de Monteo, which is essentially Merida's French Quarter. Lastly, we'll head over to the Monumento a la Patria, and that translates to the Monument of the Fatherland. And this statue is entirely carved out of stone and is a great representation of Mexico and all its amazing culture. Our first stop was Elaia de Jesus, and this church was built by the Jesuits in 1618. And as with most churches in the area, this one was built using destroyed Mayan temples. And if you go look closely on some of the stones, you'll see some Mayan carvings in there. We didn't know that detail when we visited, so sadly we missed it. Our next stop was the beautiful Parroquia Santa Ana, and this church was built in 1729 by the Catholics. It is dedicated to Saint Anne, who is said to be the mother of Mary and the grandmother of Jesus Christ. Moving on to Merida's amazing French Quarter, Paco de Monteo. And this street is named after Francisco de Montejo, and he was an explorer who originally colonized the Yucatan for Spain. This French-inspired boulevard features many opulent mansions and was once home to more millionaires than any other city in the world. One of the things that really stood out to us as we walked around the city were all the demonic-looking statues that are carved inside of the buildings. It makes you wonder why a Christian or a Catholic person would want to have something so horrifying on the side of their building. To this day, the boulevard remains a hub for the wealthy, and here you'll find lots of restaurants and shopping and things like that. Heading further north on the Paco de Monteo, you'll end up at the Monumento a la Patria. This intricately carved sculpture is the work of Romulo Rosso and depicts scenes of Mexico's history from Tenochtitlan to the 20th century.